my channel. In today's video, I am going to be reviewing this. This is the Valentino foundation. I reviewed it a couple years ago. I've changed the way that I'm applying my foundation. So, did that change make a difference with how I feel about it? I don't know. Let's find out. This is from Valentino, and this is the Very Valentino foundation. How original of a name. So the reason that I'm re-reviewing this is because I've changed the way I've been applying my foundation, and you're going to see that here. You're going to see me apply it that way. And also, Sam Schuerman says that this is her absolute favorite. She has more oily skin than I do. And I've seen her check-ins. I know what her skin looks like. I'm going to talk about all of that. So we're going to get into that, okay? And I'm going to do what she does as well. Now, I know she's not younger than me, but she does have oily skin. I live in Florida, so I'm like, I'm going to give it a try. So I'm going to go in with this too. This is the L'Oreal Matte Setter, the Prime Lab. I'll get it closer so you can see it. I wouldn't repurchase this myself, but I'm going to use it because this is what she uses. Honestly, I was going to go in with this. I was going to go in with my... I don't know if I've tried this one with it yet or not. I can't remember. And I've already tested it, so I know how I feel. But I'm going to zoom you in and all of that. So I'm going to put this on. And I really want to get in the areas where I get oily, which is right there, where I just showed. What I want to say while I'm sitting here, and I'll tell you the color too. Color's a little bit darker than I normally get. I know. But I think it looks good for the summertime. I'm trying to go a little bit darker with my colors. It looks good. That's all I'm gonna say. I feel like it's a good color. You'll see it, okay? So let me tell you the name of the color too, because I think I was gonna do that and my mind went astray. So I'm gonna be wearing the color LN1. So it's a neutral. I like to stay with the neutral because I feel like I can do warm and cool. I can do both. So I just like to go in with that. Okay. So Sam Schuerman. So she showed it. She loves it. She loves it. She loves it. Okay. I've seen her check in. Now her thing is her skin is still really, really oily when she wears this long. I mean, I'm talking oily. Her skin is like my skin used to be when I was a lot younger. I still have oily skin, but she's on another level. I don't think she could even live here in Florida because... yeah, I don't think her oily skin could handle it. But her thing is that it doesn't settle in lines and everything. Now, I reviewed it a couple of years ago, and I was like, it's nice, but it's not amazing. I feel like, honestly, I still feel this way after testing it. I feel like if you like, although they changed the formula, so maybe you won't, but the old formula of All Hours from, do I even have it in here? Yes, from YSL. If you have the old formula, I feel like it's very similar to this. Okay, so if you like that, I think you will like this foundation, but I've heard the new formula's changed. So, and yeah, that is the primer. She usually uses this primer with it, so that's why I'm using it. And she also uses, which I don't know if it's in front of me, but it's from e.l.f. and it's the one that's like for your pores and it's matte. I don't know, that one doesn't seem so matte on me. I feel like I get oilier, so I'm not going to use that. This is the biggest thing that I'm going to tell you with foundations that you're going to see differently when I'm applying it now. And I am going to use a brush, but I did share, and I'll share a sponge again too, but I'm just going to go in with a brush again today, is that you don't want to apply too much foundation. I was doing that, and you're going to see. I'm just going to use one pump, and that might even be a lot for my whole face. I used a sponge. I used my Stands Out sponge on a... put whatever's on my finger there. I did a TikTok video on it and it still looked amazing. But what you want to do is we're just evening out our skin tone. That's all we're doing. And I need to get my mirror so I can see close up. See how I'm pouncing it in? This is my BK Beauty. I believe it's a 101 foundation brush. I love it. And I'm just pouncing it in. Now, if you're somebody that doesn't, there's a little bit more on my fingers. I'm going to put it there because I have a little bit of redness there. So if you're somebody that does not wear a under eye concealer, this is going to be great because you can just get in there and work your foundation. I don't like to put foundation under my eyes because I feel like it's not enough to conceal for me, and then I have too much product. But if you're someone that doesn't use concealer, you're going to love this. So look at my face already. I want to make sure I blended it out well, and then I'm going to show you close up, and then we're going to do the other side. This looks amazing on me. I think I need a little bit more on my chin, actually. Just one little, let's get one little swipe there. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to zoom you in. I want to get on my neck too. Okay, so let me zoom you in. You see what it looks like? It looks like my skin, right? That's how foundation should look. And you can see the difference between, you know, no foundation and foundation. That is how it should look. If you're putting a whole pump on and a whole pump on, and then you're putting way too much foundation on, and it's going to settle in your lines and your creases, it's going to look like a mask. In a couple hours, it's going to look like crap. By the end of the day, it's going to look awful. No matter what foundation you use, no matter what primer you use, you have to use a little foundation. So I'm going to do the same thing here. Yeah, that time I started out on my chin. And it's going to blend, and we're going to start blending up. And I will get it on my neck, but I want to keep working fast here because we want to get it before it dries. Look at, I'm on that same pump, so I want to get by my scar. The point is, and especially on your nose, when you are wearing glasses, you don't want a lot of foundation on there, okay? You don't. Because the more foundation you have, the more you're going to have that where it's going to separate and look like crap. I don't know. Oh, God. You know what I have here? I thought I got all of that off. I can't even believe it. You know what I had there? My mask from this morning. I put a mask on, and I still had... Sometimes masks are such a pain in the ass. It's like you think you get it all off, and you're like, gosh dang it, I've got some on my brow or something, you know? Okay, so now, still have product. I'm going to put it on my forehead. And then I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I'm blending it in my neck. Oh yeah, I got it right there. Terrific, Annie, terrific. I was wondering what that was. When you don't have your glasses on, you can't see shit. I still have whatever on there. I'm just gonna, it's not too bad, but I have a little zit right here. Okay. But I could have went in there with a color corrector or whatever, or concealer, and done that too, but it's pretty good. So I'm gonna show you my face again. My face looks, it looks like my skin, you guys. That's what a foundation should do. It should just even out your skin tone and look like your skin. So let me show you. Again, that side, that side, that side. So I'm going to put the rest of my foundation on, but I'm going to tell you where I'm going to put the rest of my makeup on, and we'll talk a little bit more about this. But you can see I really like it. I really do. It wears really, really well for me. I think a lot more foundations are going to work for me now because I am not putting on so much foundation. So let me get the rest of this on and we'll talk. This is what it looks like. I'm going to zoom you in so you can see what it looks like. I think it looks amazing as it wears. It's going to get shiny. You can see what it looks like. So I've changed my mind about this foundation. I do really like it. There's another one that I like better as far as the summertime because I am going to get shiny with this. But if I'm careful with it, I won't get really, really, really shiny, okay? And another thing that I normally do, which I did not do today, because I'm at home and I'm just not going to do it, but normally what I would do is I would put after I powder, I would have put my MAC Fix Plus on. So I would put my foundation on powder, spray this, let it dry. I would do the rest of my powder products, you know, my blush, highlighter, bronzer, all of that. Then I would go in with MAC Fix Plus, or, which I don't have in front of me, the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. I would do that to keep it on, okay? But I have definitely changed my mind about it. So if you have I feel like this could work for a lot of skin types, okay? Because I have oily skin and I feel like it works for me. It wouldn't be my first choice if I was going to be outside in the heat, humidity all day, although I did wear it that way because I wanted to test it and it didn't look terrible. It really didn't. It looked pretty good. I was pretty impressed with it, but I didn't use a lot. That's the key, is don't use a lot. If you have dry skin, you can use it. It does contain alcohol denat. It's pretty high up there on the ingredient list, which I don't like. But it is nice. So if you do have dry skin, I recommend to really make sure that you are hydrating your skin very well before you apply this. So as part of your morning skincare routine, really make sure you take the time to do that, okay? And then after your sunscreen sits in for a while, you know, give it a good 20 minutes or so. As a primer, you can go in again and hydrate it again. I mean, I can't stress that enough. You really want to hydrate with this. But I feel like a lot of skin tones can use it. I feel like a normal skin, I feel like dry, I feel like oily, because like I said, I've tested it and it works on me. I will get a shine, but it doesn't look greasy and gross. It doesn't settle on me. I actually really like this, which I can't believe I'm saying, because I was like, I'm not impressed with it, but I do like it. I don't know if I would repurchase it or not, though. I'm not sure, okay? I have the Giorgio Armani one that I really like, the glow one, and I'm almost out of that, so I'm going to probably try to use that up so I can use this, but we'll see. If I repurchase it, I will let you know, but I do like it. You guys know I don't overhype stuff. I'm not going to sit here and say it's amazing. My skin looks so amazing. No, I think my skin looks really good and it wears really good. I don't think it's the most amazing foundation I've ever used. I wouldn't say this is a holy grail for me, but it's really nice. It's a nice one. So if you're into bougie and you know, you're looking for a new foundation, you may like this one. Thank you all so much for joining me. Really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you're new here, please consider subscribing to my channel. I share new videos every single week. And make sure that you click that like button before you leave. If you're already a subscriber, you know how thankful I am to each and every one of you guys. I share that all the time, but I really, really, really mean it. I've been doing this for 7 years now, I think. I think that's how long I've been on YouTube, something like that. Sharing makeup videos. I started doing different, but I think my makeup channel, I think I've been doing for 7 years now. So I truly appreciate each and every one of you. So please do me a favor and just make sure you like, share, and comment on my videos, because it helps to push them out so I can help more people. And I really appreciate it. So thank you so much. And I will catch you guys all in my next video. Bye.